Sure, just rip your shirt off. Or, like, he kept looking at me with, like, this nasty look on his face, like he knows I did something, and he won't tell me. And I'm like, but I'm not doing. What? You can't. What are you doing? I'm not doing it. I'm walking down the street. Ah! Oh. I'll go to New Orleans. But yeah, it was a very strange dream. Like, I need my sweater back now. Alright. Actually, I'm gonna open this and then we'll be good. Oops. So, these expire next month, apparently. So I'm gonna start eating them now. It'll be good. Here we go, guys. Is everything updated, Spat? Tusen tack. You're the best. Oh my god. Oh, it looks so pretty. Oh, look at that pink. Needs more pink. This is what Unforgiven would look like if it wasn't scary. Oh, look at all the pink. Oh, look how cute we are. Somebody tell Mickle I'm a fox.
Are you awake? I thought I heard you get up.
Let's see. Move, toggle, run, interact, jump.
I'm awake. Okay. Sorry, I just can't sleep.
What? Are we talking?
Are you thinking about him?
Yeah, a bit. Usually get back to sleep, my love. I'm fine.
No, it's okay. What else is on your mind?
Who's talking to who?
I don't know. It seems weird.
Oh, okay.
But I had one of the most vivid dreams of my life. I saw a fox on a snowy mountain, just looking confused and worried. Those eyes. I can't get those eyes out of my head. She was running in the windy snow, looking for something.
Do you think it has to do with you and what's been going on?
I don't know. It was just a dream, Rachel. They're not meant to make sense.
Okay. Wow.
A lot's happened the past couple days, that's all.
Well, if you're not going to sleep anyway, you should tell me. I want to hear.
I forgot interact, right?
All right.
Well, Froston, I hope you're taking notes of this animation. It's so silly. Look at this. Okay. Oh. I see what they did there. Okay, so first we should talk about this. I'm gonna just give you my opinion of this, cause whatever. I kind of like it when games do something like this, where they give me like a "you can't go there" kind of thing. Even though they do give me some weird invisible wall here, like clearly I can't go over the edge, but you're gonna do this anyways, kind of thing. I don't like it when it's Karma Flow and they give you this big open area and all of a sudden, like, you see this huge background, all of a sudden, clunk! You're not going through those trees, bitch. Which I think you guys did a really great job of doing. I did not get lost, except for when myself was lost. Not you guys got me lost. I got myself lost. That happens a lot. Look at me, I'm so cute. Whoops. I can double jump? Oh my god, you mean I could have gotten on that rock? Wait. Wait a minute, what? What? Help? Wait a minute. Get up there. Well, I'm not saying he can't make us fall off the walls, but I like it when they make it so it's like, yeah, you can't totally go over there. How am I understand this double jumping thing, except he doesn't double jump up there. Guys? Oh, we did it! Jesus fucking Christ. Why is this that hard? That's right. I'm king of the mountain. Yes, everyone should fear me. Suck my giant fox dick. Okay. What's this? Is this a picnic table? What are you guys talking about? What are you talking about? Oh! I don't make those comments as a fox, or did I? I'm not actually a furry. This is like Norway. Great. Oh, we hit a wall. Guess we're not going that way. Oh, did I? That was my sister. Yeah, that was my twin bunny. Wasn't actually me. You see how it is. Also, the double jump is weird. You have to like immediately press it. You can't wait. This isn't Wolf, which is very weird. Well, I mean, you should want to do that. Just saying. Wait, oh no. What if I want to go over there? Huh? 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 Also, the camera does not follow, like, at all. It's very disappointing. I have to constantly... No, because then it will be like a whole minute before someone responds to me, and I'll be like, what are you be like, hey Spat, do you like ice cream? And you'll be like, yes. And then I'll be like, yes to what? What are you talking about? And then you'll all have to repeat all the questions to me. Do you know how like weird that's gonna be? Also, I don't say weird things. People just think they're weird. Oh no.
So, not far from her home, she followed that path to something unexpected.
What am I doing? I'm just lying around. This is sad. Oh wait, hang on. I gotta make Mikkel ashamed. What does the fox say? Ring ding 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 ding. What does the fox say? Ka 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 ka.
She couldn't stay, though. She had to find her other two children. So she took that path. She followed it towards something ancient. Something with answers.
Okay, the voice acting is horrible. Spat and I could do a better job. What? I thought you knew, Spat, that it was coming out, or did it already come out? I knew it was
Fox
coming
looked
out.
high and low, searching for any sign of her cubs. Points of light showed the way to this ancient tree. It was as if each one had a story to
Wait, did I
tell,
miss
all
one?
their own.
Hang on.
The land was trying to tell my story too. I felt like I was right behind her
Okay,
the whole time.
I didn't think it was out yet, but I knew it was. How did you not know? I thought you knew. Oh yeah, look at that. I haven't even played it on PlayStation 2 yet, but maybe I'll just do it on Steam. It's whatever. I read that as a 3D pad, and I was like, well, yeah, sure. Yeah, I think speedrunning it could be cool. I'll have to get my own copy then. I don't know if I myself would actually speedrun it, but I'd like to try, so what do you want to do? I actually spent like probably more money than I wanted to on it, but I really wanted it for PlayStation 2, not the Wii. And yeah.
Do you remember what my dad did for a living?
Wasn't he like a lumberjack?
That's one way of putting it. If wood was a canvas, then a carving knife was his paintbrush. Even after working a 50-hour week, even after his hands were more splinters than skin, he would bring home the nicest piece of Alaskan weeping cedar and make me toys. That wooden train was the first toy I can remember, and I loved it. I just knew from a young age I was going to be a lumberjack, like my father.
Clover from 999, right? She's amazing. Not gonna lie, I have no fucking clue where I'm going. Alrighty. I mean, there's shit over there. That's where I was kind of going. But it looks like I can't tell if there's anything over there. I'll just go this way. So Frosten, are you like on vacation, or are you
Usually
doing
those
work-related
kids would leave
stuff?
me alone, but somehow they could tell
I just
was
imagine
different.
it's a vacation.
They made fun of how far away I lived. They called my dad a sourdough. I was a blabbermouth as a kid, telling my dad stories I made up for hours. But after that show and tell, I didn't tell him much anymore. He didn't know exactly what was wrong, but his best guess was that the toys he carved weren't cool enough. He carved me a tank and tried to tell me what it was like to be in a real tank as a serviceman.
I didn't know your dad was in the military.
Yeah, in the army. The sad thing is that I'd pretty much forgotten until just now. There's so much I still don't know about him.
I'm sorry. He knows how much you love him.
Um,
You're going to see him again soon and have some closure, I'm sure.
rude. Vacation, that's nice. Very nice. I approve. Okay, I guess. I go to bounce. There we go. Poor Babe. I thought he already knew. I would have told him. Alright guys, just tell Spat everything 2 days ahead of time. Be the happiest boy in the world. Oh, look at these little fuckers. They pulled a Frostin and they were like, nah, you can't go up here. Joke's on you, I'm gonna get up there. There we go. Alright, so... Uh-oh. So there's apparently 2 glowy things over there. I must have missed some, and then there's a glowy thing over there. I was vaguely aware, I just didn't pay attention on the release date or anything because, again, Spatula takes care of all that for me, so I never have to worry about it. Trying. Alright, I guess I should head down there and go back. Because we're gonna go over there, it looks like. Rubs. Alright, have fun! Have fun, Frostin. I don't know how I missed something over here, but that's fine. We're getting there.
As a kid, did you ever do show and tell in your class?
Yeah, I think I only did it once, when I was in the 4th grade. You know how my life was around then. I wanted to show my class what helped pass the time and distracted me, so I brought a dozen paper cranes I had made. I think I told everyone how badly I wanted to be a bird and fly, embarrassingly enough.
Don't be embarrassed. Every kid wants to fly. For me, it was another toy from my dad, a wooden boat. I remember guarding it so carefully in my hands as I walked into class. When I sat down, a group of boys immediately made fun of it. They asked which trash can I found it in, or why an ugly log was my favorite toy. When I got up, I didn't even want to tell them my dad had carved it. I said it was a joke gift my friend had given me.
Kids can be so cruel.
Some of them are. I shouldn't have let them get to me, but it did. It's amazing we bounced back at all.
Yeah, my friend's really excited about DMC. Oh. It's a little hard to like kind of figure out where you're supposed to go. I think they super want you to like explore, which like okay I guess, but they need to have better beacon exploration. Also, how did I miss this one? Let's see. What's this? The backs.
The older I got, the more I withdrew. I asked myself, why talk to anybody anyway? Why bother when I'm happy by myself? I started drawing a lot, mostly animals I saw in the woods by my home. I then imagined designing my own hideouts with things like TVs and pantries full of chips and cookies. I think that idea of leaving home and drawing blueprints started my career. I found a lot of solace in that.
I'm not surprised, but
Hi,
I did the same thing, you know? There's something special about having a place to call your own.
And now look at us. Well, if you count renting in an overpriced city.
It's as close as we can get for now.
Okay. Yeah, I like the music. I'm a little iffy on the game itself because this is I guess, in a fine exploration world, but again, it's kind of weird. So it's really hard to kind of like see where I can go. You know, like looking for these little glowy things in a very brightly lit game is not necessarily the best, especially like look at that compared to against the sun. Oh, what happened? Okay. That's fine. Seasons after fall. Oh my god. How am I supposed to get that? Oh yeah, it sounds nice.
My teenage years were full of sketching, angst, and trouble. I wasn't popular or unpopular. Maybe just forgettable. I guess that gave me a sense of freedom. So I hung out with crazy kids, doing crazy things,
That crazy
even though I mostly just
spatula.
watched the chaos ensue. We did it all. Put fireworks in mailboxes, hide roadkill in people's garages, break windows of the barber shop in Anchorage. My dad was furious, but he was so busy working he couldn't do much to stop me from going out.
I think being an adult means there's no one to stop you making hard decisions. He had to make a living, and he couldn't be in two places at once.
Yeah, I realize that now. But at the time, I was sure he was more interested in growing his business than what was going on with me.
I was like, what is Soul talking about? And I was like, oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. What's this? Oh. Oh, speaking of the police. Why is this out here?
He was working another late night, and my friends were over, saying how bored they were and how they'd come all the way out to my house for nothing. One of them mentioned how that old, ugly beyond belief truck was still in the garage, and how we should take it for a spin. I was only 15, so I kind of fought it for a while. The next thing I knew, we were careening around the mountain path, rocks spitting onto the sides of the cliff, while my dad's cringeworthy bluegrass blared out the speakers. I drove while my friends were in the back of that yellow and purple truck, throwing beer bottles and trash at anything remotely interesting. Felt like I was soaring in the air with borrowed wings. But all good things have endings. A cop outside of Eagle River pulled us over after he saw us send a bottle rocket into someone's yard. What followed was a long night of talking to disappointed adults and and feeling smaller than ever.
How am I supposed to get up there? Hmm? I'm so confused. Oh. I didn't know it was, Man, what game hasn't Soul played? Was it Spatula's Crazy? I was a lonely nerd who read books. Also, I can't play games with one hand. Could you imagine playing a level like this? The Spat has always been really popular and cute, which is why I'm not entirely sure why he's dating me. But, I guess to each their own. I really wouldn't be surprised if you were prom king every year. I was never even considered. I guess this is where I come in.
After he drove me home from the police station, I blew up at him, saying how I never wanted to be like him, how I was gonna be someone and leave that hick icebox for good. He just looked forward at the road with tired eyes. I took out that bluegrass tape from the cassette deck and chucked it out the window. In my sage teenage wisdom, I thought I proved the ultimate point, but my dad had a different idea. He slammed the brakes, slowly bowed his head while gripping the steering wheel, and finally looked at me. All he said, like it was a polite request, was, "Make this right." I sat there in silence, fuming, but I eventually got out and combed every square inch of the woods, muttering profanity after profanity. I found it 30 minutes later, near a small waterfall off the road. I went back to the truck, put the wet tape back in, and sure enough it worked. We didn't speak another word to each other the rest of the night.
Wow, I knew you were a crazy teenager, but
It's hard to believe, isn't it? It surprises me too.
Spatula's a crazy teenager.
It's like I didn't really know who that kid was back then. I bet my dad thought the same thing over and over. It's almost like he was saying, make this right to himself more than to me.
Talk about being confused there. What am I doing? I don't know, I just can't get the butterfly wings, so I don't know, like, what am I doing? I always knew boyfriend was a rebel. How much of a rebel rouser? I don't know. See, that's stupid. Once you jump, those butterflies are gone forever. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, Spat is rebel. He should be handled appropriately. Dude, my boyfriend looked like he had a buckshot. Like he had that look like I'm ready for it. Come at me, bro. And they never did. Probably because he was so scary looking. How do I... There's gotta be a way to get up there, right? Oops, excuse me. I know you did. You told me about it several times. Okay. Oops. Sorry, Alf. Oh, I didn't realize there was one under there. Otherwise, I would have never run all the way back. Oh my god. Oh my god. And you were the Baron? I can't get that one. I don't know. Interesting. God damn it. I like the butterflies. They're really pretty. Just like spatula. Oh, shh. I couldn't see where it was. I have to run all the way back there. You think so? I don't know about that. I didn't even see it. Yeah, it's like too high up, I feel. I can't see directly underneath the wall. Yeah. I think I have to jump it. Or box. Alright guys, while Spat's gone, we're gonna get him. And he's gonna not know how we did it. We're just gonna tell him we dug a hole in the ground. Okay? The world's greatest fox. Got it. Aww. Bat came back and we can't lie to him now. No, that was my second try. It was silly. What's he hanging on about? Oh, totally. Totally did that. I wonder how you're supposed to get up here, you know? Beta what? What are you beta-ing up? Oh. Well, if you remind me, I can flip it later, probably. Okay, so Spat has a glass of beer, and it's 2/3 foam and 1/3 beer. I think I know what happened. Yeah, Spat's the best boyfriend ever. I don't know if it's ripped his keyboard, but
My friends would laugh about that night and talk about how crazy it was. And I laughed along, pretending it didn't bother me. But it did. I imagined my friends growing old in the bush and able to find that thrill in those godforsaken ice fields. It's like those mountains were a literal wall, keeping me from leaving, where all I would have to look forward to are lumber yards and evening beers. I had to climb over. That was my only goal for a long time.
I missed one jumping up, but I didn't feel like running all the way back and getting that stuff. Babe, I need you to clip a sick jump I did.
If there was some way I could take my love of drawing and turn it into a way of escape, nothing would make me happier. I wanted to create instead of tearing trees down. I wanted to move to the lower 48, not because I hated it there in Alaska, but I hated the idea of it. It's like all of that spite inside me had created this monster which followed me around my whole teenage years. I put so much energy into doing what others didn't expect of me. Why did I do that?
There's one fact you're forgetting, though. If you didn't have that fire in you, we probably would have never met.
You're absolutely right. Maybe the destination is all that matters in the end. But then why am I awake? Why am I seeing this fox go on her journey? And why can't I stop thinking about my dad?
Yeah, I saw the picture. I was like, whoa. There's so much running. Oh. There's nothing over here? Okay. Hey, Tigris. Tigris. Oh. Okay. Ooh. I'm doing fine. How are you? I'm also really loudly chewing potato chips. Is it that loud? Huh. For the most part, my mic doesn't even catch it. Beautiful. Come on. Okay. I'm so confused. What am I doing here? Oh. This looks suspicious. Rawr. Okay. Even scarier than me. I feel like grapefruiting is when you put a grapefruit in your vagina or something, and then you just make some unholy noise from it being a dumb idea. Am I right? I do too, I just wish I had a map.
My dad built a lot of stuff in his free time. If he wasn't watching fly fishing or reading Tom Clancy novels, he was carving something. He made tons of birdhouses. Not that he was into bird watching, but I think he really missed working and adding on to the home. If he couldn't afford the time to build onto our own house, he would have to settle with watching birds move into their little homes. We kept an old mattress in the bed of that ugly yellow truck, so we would drive it deep into the woods and then watch the birds fly into their houses while the sun set. Usually it was accompanied by venison jerky or a cold Coke, but not a lot of talking, which is how we both liked it.
Alright, I gotta look back a little bit. Do I? I really like hearing spat. I don't know about other things. Grapefruit your man? What? Well, that sounds exciting.
We were happiest underneath the evergreens. We decided it was time to finally map out the hundreds of acres we lived on just to pass the time during the summer. He was only free in the evenings, so I would spend the day wasting time on dial-up internet and sketching, and then we would rush into the woods, pen and map in hand, before evening fell. Sometimes, the aurora borealis would cast a cold green glow on the mountainside, and we would finish our route underneath a twilight sky.
Wait, where does this take place?
Sometimes I was lonely during those summer days,
Oh, Alaska, yeah.
but there was comfort in the routine.
A lot of teenagers aren't looking for the daily grind, though. There's nothing wrong with wanting to get out, to leave your childhood home. You wanted to progress, to make something of yourself.
Yeah, you're right. That house. I'm sure it's the same as how I left it. Then why does it feel so different?
I mean,
I doubt you're the only adult to have looked back.
what even is
and
it?
asked
Like,
that
what?
question.
Oh, well, I mean, that sounds like it's up Spat's alley. OPOP. Hmm? That sounds like a waste of a grapefruit. Wow. And you think my silly suggestions are weird. What do you mean a waste? Oh. I thought you were saying a waste of a dick, and I was like, can you waste a dick? Why? What do you mean you don't want to try that spot? It probably sounds sexy when Spat makes the sound. He always sounds sexy. Wait, what? Oh. 12 more days. And then I'm gonna make that the happiest man on earth. Mm-hmm. I'm bringing you a ring. A grapefruit ring. You kinda ruined your own joke. That's okay. Oh, crap. It's really dumb how the double jump works in this game, to be quite honest. Ah. Well, first off, if you hold off too late, you can't do it. You have to do it immediately. Which means that planning shit out like this is like literally dumb. Okay. I don't think there's anything else over here.
Even at my most distant, at the times when I detested him the most, he kept reaching out. For a year straight, he asked me every week when we were going camping. I thought he was just dense. Eventually, to shut him up, I agreed. We carried out the worn lawn chairs from the garage and set up a cinder block campfire at the site we'd always used behind the house. We walked down the mountain path, talking in the warm sunshine we only got a couple months of the year. Those 3 obsidian rocks shimmered alongside the shore, almost like sparklers pressed against a dark window. I'll never forget that wet stone on my feet, or how those massive mountains looked even bigger in the lake's reflection. I felt small, but grateful. As the sun set, my dad found something I hadn't seen for a long time. The tree where I'd made my first carving when I was 6. I hadn't even carved it. My dad had helped me, but I still called it my tree. Something about seeing my name there made me open up, and we talked about everything that night in that old camouflage tent. I told him how much I loved sketching and design, and how it would be a dream to study architecture in Seattle. I told him how I didn't get along with my friends much anymore,
Apparently, I'm not supposed to be
but
up
that
here
I didn't mind
somehow.
being alone.
That doesn't
He
make
told me
any
he was
sense.
there for me, and he joked that if all he had to do was write my name on a tree to finally get me to talk, he would have left me carved logs with novels on them in front of my room every morning. I don't know why it took me that long to realize it, but it was then I knew how much he had sacrificed for me.
Yeah, if only Spat knew how much I sacrificed for him. I share my food. I share my bed. I share my bunnies. He does not know how good he has that.
The perpetrator stood
Chris!
nearby, unfazed.
Congrats
Like
on
nothing was
partner!
wrong.
And congrats on moving! I know
My
you haven't done
dad
it
is
yet, but
dead.
congrats!
And he's never coming back, Rachel.
You need more pink.
I can tell you these stories, but I can never reminisce with him again. He can never hold a grandchild that we'll probably never be able to have. I can never talk to him again, and I'll never be able to say I'm sorry. For everything.
My favorite thing is they do the Path to Finder thing, which I know I like it, it's fine. But I find it funny because they're like, yeah, you complete everything. Except viewers. I'm like, well, yeah. I need to offer viewers a cookie. Oh, fuck my wolf. I'm supposed to interact and it's not letting me. I'm pushing every button. Oh yeah, they literally don't mean much, but I think they really helped you out, which is good. That's like the whole point of the system. Also, won't let me examine my wolf pup, so whatever. I guess we'll go finally beat up this wolf. Or chase it? What am I doing? Oh boy. I'm not making that. There we go. Oh, okay, I lost my shot there. It's always good to know. Again, and once you miss it, you can't go back, so... How weird. Yeah. I'm really glad you got it, though, because that's what the whole system's about. I guess I'm just running straight. At least I'm not making any attempt to not run straight, so... It's so weird, you have a double jump, but you have to jump it, you have to press A twice immediately. You can't just jump later. There's a thing over there. We're gonna go get it. The only thing about this game sometimes is that you're just running forever. You know what I mean? Which is fine if there's a little bit more. Or if I had a map. That's my story and I'm sticking with it. He doesn't know how to code? Wait, does that mean I can make a video game? I don't know how to code. Let's do it.
I need to go to bed. I just can't talk about this anymore. Good night.
Actually, if I were to make a game, it would probably come out pretty decent because I would be like, alright, Broston, can I borrow ya? She's just like running and running and running. It's so weird. What? Ooh. This is like Final Fantasy X when Seymour's showing off shit.
Joseph, you can't go to sleep feeling like this. I'm sorry for everything, and I know you need space, but I'm here for you. You don't need to feel so lost. Joseph, have I ever told you what my mother was like?
I don't think I'm ever gonna get to this star. Oh, what's that? Like friggin' stars everywhere. Oh, I ran past it. Or did I run past it? Yeah, I ran past it. There it is. Oh, it's a doe. Rawr! Oh, okay.
You know what it's like not to have a mom at home. And you know how hard that made my childhood. What helped me was watching the birds in the morning before the school bus came. I thought that my mother was one of those birds.
Yeah, Lily
And
Evans.
it made me want to be free like her. My mom taught me how to fold origami cranes.
I like the
while
running
she
on the
was
water.
In the hospital. So I told myself I would fold one every day until I could fly myself.
God damn it. Apparently I'm supposed to stand still when you give me splashy water? I don't think so. I think you're begging for me to run around like a crazy person. Also, that looks like Lapras from far away.
I think we both have always loved animals. And for me, that love started with a dog. Sometimes this Rottweiler would come up to our property line and wait at the fence for me, but only once in a while. I was sure to check every day immediately after school, and it usually ended in disappointment. I would even steal money from my passed out dad just so I could buy these off-brand dog biscuits. Even when she did stop by, she never went beyond the fence. Why was she so scared?
God damn it. I just don't like sitting still while they yap yap.
I think my dad was the opposite of your dad in almost every way, except he was in the military as well. He coped with alcohol of every kind. The trailer started falling apart, he got angry, and I withdrew. More and more, I became the weird, quiet kid who made lots of origami birds and carried dog biscuits around. I think we were pretty similar when it came to being the weird kids. And that same sincerity in college was one of the reasons I was so drawn to you. Life got worse and worse, and at one point, I really didn't think I could survive another day with my soul still intact. I had no real friends, let alone neighbors, since we lived in the middle of nowhere. I should have talked to my teacher, but I was scared what he would do if he found out. As I waited for the school bus one morning, I walked around until I found something in an abandoned shed. Something I can't put into words. I summoned courage I didn't know I had, and I broke into my dad's room and found the key to the shed where he had locked my bike. I'll never forget that feeling. The wind rushing by my ears as the sun rose over fields of wheat. I was flying for the first time. I biked as far as my legs could take me until I found a house that felt friendly, and that felt like home. Those strangers helped me in so many ways. And if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have found my foster family. And if it wasn't for my parents, I wouldn't have met you.
Oh, is that it? What are we doing? Okay.
You have strength, Joseph, and you're not as alone as you think.
It's all just so pointless. Just waiting for life to happen. It's like having the home I always wanted is cursed out of my reach. The thought of being a parent myself. How could I do that when I couldn't even be a good son? I'm sorry. I know what you're saying. I just don't know how things will work out. These quiet hours will turn into years. We'll wonder which roads passed us by.
Then we'll forge a new road together. Besides, I
Do
discovered
mine.
for myself that one
That is-
fateful morning where any hopeful road leads to. There may be thorns in this, but it always leads to the same thing.
And what's that?
Family.
I'm so glad that you're part of my family, Rachel.
And I'm glad you're part of mine.
Okay. There are deer everywhere, which is great, but I'm looking for a fox. Should my bibimin. It was great if I was a deer. Not a deer, a fox. What does the fox say? This game always makes me feel like I'm right at the end. And then just, nope, here's a part. Proud of you, babe. You know how I raise my monitors? Put textbooks underneath them. I feel like I must be missing 8 little starry thingies. I paid good money for these to sit under my monitors, you know.
The fox knew her last cub would be waiting for her at the first tree. She was almost there. The rain cascaded onto the jade valley where the entrance to the tree was. Life was protected there, because that's where life began. It was now only a mother and a daughter left. Items from my life still dotted the ground as she moved closer to her destination and destiny.
Shaved it. Am I supposed to fall down now? It doesn't matter. You probably use them to buy level power-ups, you know. Huge. What's... Okay. This is, not the best of water, but it's okay. Oh man, guys, about to reach 100. Get ready. Ooh. We did it. Achievement for 50, achievement for 100 stars. It's all real. Or is it unreal? Get it, guys. Oh. Here I am climbing on the wrong side of the mountain. I meant to do that. Oh my god. Let me go up the mountain. What? How am I supposed to get up there? Jesus. Oh, only over there.
At the end of high school, I felt something I hadn't felt in a long time. Drive. I looked into the best architecture schools on the West Coast, and got a dose of reality when looking at other students' portfolios and the high cost of tuition. I still wanted to be something, to be the next Alvaro Siza, and to make those thousands of sketches worth something in my grand history. But now
Fuck
even an
you in
internship
there.
sounds impossible.
Climbing skills.
Caesar helped me understand how essential emotion is in architecture, and he also said light is the real composer of space. I like to think these glints of light, like not finding a job, or even a strange dream about a fox, are something I should be thankful for, even if the illuminated space is something I'm less than comfortable with.
Alright guys, so I may have run out of hot cocoa, but that does not mean I have run out of hot cocoa Oreos. I know, be jealous. I feel like that's Pride Rock right there. Is this not the tree? So hard to tell what's actually like little light bubbles and what's reflecting off of the like moon or whatever. I think there is something over there to the left though, maybe. It looks like water from far away, but then when you get up to it, it's just like, nope. Why would be there? Why would there be something different? Yeah, yeah. It definitely looks pretty. It just... It feels like they made this really pretty world and then didn't do anything with it. They were like, what do you mean we have to make a storyline? Giraffe! Howdy, my brother. What are you up to? Being super cool and stuff. Oh, there's a house. I'm no horse. House, but sure. Nifty cool you are. Oh, look a shiny. So Giraffe, what is up with you? Work is good. Oh no. I keep telling you, Giraffe, stop having spat chew on it. Oh my god, we can make it, we can make it. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Give such a lot to talk about. Oh, what? Oh. Who put this invisible wall here? Ugh. Beautiful. Take me there. Is this a forklift? Or... Yeah, it is. I'm really good at driving forklifts. You should ask Spat. He witnessed that. What does the Spat say? Woo. The problem with this game is I can never tell. Is the house my end destination? Is over there my end destination?
Was that the
Which way do
last
I
time
go?
you talked to him?
No, I called on holidays, and he would call on my birthday. I guess we acted like nothing ever happened, which was stupid. Didn't want to ask about his lumberyard, and I'm sure he didn't want to ask about my job search. I never went back and visited. I think the last conversation we had was about what movies we had seen and what exactly a best boy is in the credits. I thought he would be here so much longer.
I guess I'm gonna go to the house first. I read that as an emergency fiance, and I was like, you need an emergency fiance. Soul is your man. No. Shiny. Huh? Soulmate? Uh-huh. Perfect. But I want to go to the house up here. There's a house there. But there's a house up here too. Oh. How can I climb up this if you, There we go. I'm totally getting up there. What? Eh. I don't know what you're talking about. I wanted to go to this house and look at me. I made it to the house. What you gonna do about that? I made it to the house, guys. Spatula, everything you see is our kingdom. This will all one day belong to me. Forever. The end. In that shadowy place, you never go there. Well, I guess it wasn't intentional, but that didn't stop me, did it? And that's how you guys know I'm the coolest. I would make a clip of that and send it to the developer, but he doesn't know how to make video games, he said, so he doesn't know how to code. So I'm sure he would just be like, hey, yeah. He'd be like, yeah, super cool story, bro. Oh yeah. We in there, boys. Meow. What does the spat say? I am a spatula, 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 yeah. Well, they had it in America too. I was too old for it when it came out. That's okay. Gypsy, la la, oh. Like why? I don't even know where I am anymore. That's how crazy this game is. No clue what I'm doing. Who am I? What am I? What exactly is a Hufflepuff? Who leaves a bed in the middle of the woods? Jag vill älska dig. Yeah, no, you should just buy that shiny fabric and then tape that. I mean, sure, the thing on his head could be a dick instead of a triangle or something. Oh god, there's like costumes for everything. Oh no, Spad's not allowed to be naked. Public. Oh, you fucking bitch.
In the distance, the first tree illuminated the wasteland. She couldn't go home anymore. She did the only thing she was capable of. moving forward. My dad died alone in the middle of the wilderness. I should have been talking to him more. I should have done a lot of things differently.
If the first tree on Earth brought life with it, if it taught the birds to sing and fly and showed saplings how to grow, what could it do for us?
This is really slow because you can't go any faster than this.
There was a letter I received yesterday from a name I didn't recognize, with a quote I can't stop thinking about. Death is not the opposite of life, but a part of it. More and more, I'm realizing one important truth. Each of us have our own journey to the first tree. But sometimes I'm not sure I'm ready to take that first step.
You already have my love.
Yeah, you already have my love. Stop taking extra shit. Very interesting that the game makes you like swing to the left to get up here. What's that over there? Wait, what are those? Rocks? Okay. Oh boy. I totally. Totally was just making sure that you were, Oh! The little stars. The little stars are how many characters you can write. Oh, that's the point of them. See, I knew. Oh, yeah.
I guess her journey was over. But I have no idea. It was only a dream. A distraction from tomorrow.
I don't think dreams normally bring back to memory so many important feelings. Maybe it was just a dream, but it was also a gift.
Yeah, I suppose. But tomorrow we're getting on a plane to the last place on Earth I want to be. The only person that would have made the trip worth it is gone.
You're going to see him and be with him one last time before you say goodbye. I have one last quote for you by Emerson, sealed in an imaginary letter from me to you. It is the secret of the world that all things subsist and do not die, but only retire a little from sight and afterward return again. Go to sleep, my love. We have a big day tomorrow, but I'll be there with you every step of the way.
Thank you. Thanks for listening. Good night, Rachel.
Good night, Joseph.
Okay. Hmm. Oh, she's gonna be fine. P. Right. Man, I wish we had I had a nice counter space. Aww. Oh, I crouch. That's creepy. Wow, look at that view. Someone take a screenshot of that.
hell?
Spad, Spad, come back. Wait for me. Don't run away from me. Literally my life. Spad, come back here. I'm gonna get ya. I'm gonna get ya. I'm gonna get your tail. I'm gonna get your tail. This really looks really pretty. Speed of that fox is weird, yo.
What is this?
Aww, reunited, kind of. Oh man, we're flying now. Oh god, ooh, look how pretty it is, guys. Well, it's quite an interesting game. what kind of testing did I do, because they probably have Google Translate. It's probably fine. I should have put Steak Espada and then just really fucking confused them. Yeah! Do it! Let someone, be confused. Alright. That was pretty exciting. Oh yeah, it's a secret. I just told everyone what Spat's weakness was. Which if you're wondering, Spat really, really loves sardines and pineapples mixed together with mayonnaise, but we just told you we were gonna actually tell you, so I guess I ruined that one. Okay.